In this lesson, we'll be practicing with ordering rational numbers and with equivalent forms of fractions, decimals, and percents. This practice will cover the TEKS 6.2d and 6.4g. Students in Mr. Garza's class must complete at least 40 math problems for homework every week. At least 40 problems, so they could do more. The table shows the progress of 4 students as of Wednesday. Which list shows the amount of homework completed in order from greatest to least? So they want the largest number first and then the smallest number last. So let's take a look at what we have. We have Katie at 0.4 or 4/10, D'Angelo at 45/40, Grace at 100%, and Jonah at 2/3. So a couple things should jump out right away. One, 100% is one whole thing. One whole thing. 100% is the whole thing. One whole. Jonah has done 2/3. 2/3 is a proper fraction. In other words, it's an amount less than one whole thing. 2/3. 4/10. Katie's 0.4 or 4/10 could be written as a fraction, 4/10, which again is less than one whole thing. It's a proper fraction. D'Angelo, 45/40. That's an improper fraction. In other words, its numerator is larger than its denominator, which tells you this is more than one whole thing. And since we have 2 proper fractions less than one whole thing, 100%, which is one whole thing, then D'Angelo's 45/40, which is more than one whole thing, must be the largest. So 45/40 would have to come first in a list that started with the greatest. Then one whole thing would be greater than our 2 proper fractions, so then would have to be Grace's 100%. Now we have 2 fractions to compare, 4/10 and 2/3. We just want to know which one is larger. In this case, it should be fairly easy. If we compare numerators and denominators, we can see that in 2/3, the 2 is almost as big as the 3, which means it's pretty close to one whole thing, where the 4 is nowhere near as big as the 10, so it's not nearly one whole thing. So the 2/3 would be larger or greater, and the 4/10, or Katie's decimal is 0.4, would be the least. Now let's look at our answer choices. A begins with 0.4. We know that's the least, and we're looking for a list that goes from greatest to least. B shows 45/40, D'Angelo first, 100% for Grace next, 2/3 for Jonah next, and then 4/10 for, that looks like B is going to be our answer. A store manager analyzed the change in sales of various products from last month to this month. The percent of increase or decrease in sales is shown in the table. These values will be ordered from greatest to least. Greatest to least. Which list of the products matches this order? So we need to find either the lowest number or the highest number. So when we look, we go, 3 of them are negatives. So I would leave those alone for right now. And I would start with the largest positive integer, and that's the whole number 3. So ties is the largest, and therefore must go first. Then shoes, because all positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. So which ones start off with ties and shoes? Not A. and not C. So B and D, ties and shoes. Well, B wants watches to be next, and D wants pants. Watches is negative 0.3. That's not very negative, only a little bit. Pants, negative 1.01. It's even more negative, so pants has to be less. Watches would be greater than pants because it's less negative. So ties, shoes, and watches tells me to choose B. But I'm going to check anyway. So we negative 0.3, got it, watches. Now let's compare shirts and pants. Shirts is negative, but less than negative 1. Pants are negative and more than negative 1. It's more negative. So shirts would need to come next, and then pants. And that confirms the order of answer choice B. A coat is discounted 40% off its regular price. Which value is equivalent to 40%? Also, let's look at a couple of things. We know that a percent is out of 100. Out of 100. So as a fraction, right, 1/25 is equal to what percent? What number over or out of 100? 25 times 4 would take me to 100. 1 times 4 would mean 4 100ths, or 4%. So it's not A. B, to change a decimal to a percent, we know we just move the decimal 2 places to the right. So that would make it 0.4%, not 40%. So not B. The number 40 is a whole number. 40 over 1 equals something over 100. The x, our unknown value, would be the percent. 1 to 100 is times 100. 40 times 100 would be 4,000. 4,000 out of 100, it would be 4,000%. So C's not it. So it must be D, but let's see if we can prove it. Again, 2/5 equals what value out of 100? 5 to 100 is times 20. 2 times 20 would be 40. So 2/5 would be 40%, which is exactly what they're asking for. It's answer choice D.